Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Billy Vassalo with a Gatsby Group market update and a little bit of personal, just a little bit of a personal update. I had COVID, the vid. If you say it with 3 letters, it sounds like an STD. It's a lot more intimidating that way. I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't that bad. Yes, my back hurt. I stayed in bed for a couple days. I missed work for a week and a half, but I'm back. In today's market update, we're just gonna sit here and drink some Bang together and discuss why you should move to Texas from the horrible state which you currently live in. I live here, so I'm gonna give it to you from my perspective. We have an absolutely awesome economy. Our job market is phenomenal. Some of the highlights in our job market, some industries that are doing really well in Texas are tech, healthcare, education, oil. I used to work in oil and gas, business, aerospace, and engineering. I used to be an engineer. And now I'm a realtor. Gosh, my mom's gonna be so upset with how my life turns out. We have a great job market, which supports really, really good wages here in Texas. We also have a very low cost of living. So if you have decent wages, not even great, right? But decent wages and a low cost of living with no income tax, that really does help you live the lifestyle that may be a little bit more desirable than the terrible state which you currently live in. We also have very, very affordable housing. We are one of the few states left with what seems to be like land. We have a lot of it, and it's not super expensive. Yes, you can buy 10 acres for $1 million right here centrally located in DFW, or if you'd prefer, you can go out into the lands of Texas and for $1 million buy yourself 400 or 500 acres. We still have huge, huge parcels of lands available like that all over our big, beautiful state. We also have a very, very, very high rated school, not district, but districts all over the state. Yeah, we have some bad ones too. Things happen, it's unfortunate, but we also have some really, really great schools. We're overall a pretty safe state. I mean, who wants to mess with you in Texas? 9-year-olds carry weapons here, okay? They shouldn't, but some of them do. Just stay out of that neighborhood. We also have great weather. What's the weather like right now in your state? I know you always think, oh, in Texas, it's so hot and they just live in a desert. That's not true. Yesterday was Memorial Day. It was 93 degrees and the pool was 70 degrees with beautiful wind flowing all day long. We get a full month of like 75, 80 degree weather. And we're one of the only states that on Christmas you could like go skydiving or snowboarding. Yeah, snowboarding. There's nowhere to snowboard in Texas. A little bit of insight into our housing economy in Texas. Currently, our inventory is down to only 1.4 months. What does that mean? Guys, that means that if somebody decides to not sell their house, like everybody collectively, I'm gesturing to all the Texans over there. There's 3,000 people watching me make this video, but it's no big deal. If people stop selling their homes today, all the homes in our economy would be sold. All the ones available on the market would be gone in about a month and a half. Our inventory is very, very low. Our housing sales are up 8.2%, and across our entire state, our average days on market is 33. This is crazy. It means pretty much if you list it, the buyers will come. Let's talk a little bit more local to us here in Dallas and Fort Worth, just to help put it into perspective. Texas is doing great, but here in Dallas and Fort Worth, it is absolutely bursting at the seams. So I want to give you a little bit more idea with data looking directly into our local market. Right now in Dallas and Fort Worth, there have been 2,927 new homes to hit the market in the last 7 days. That is a ton of homes, right? It's a lot. Well, to help put that into perspective, there's also been 2,500 homes sold in the last 7 days and 2,500 homes going into pending. In other words, they accepted a contract, they moved past the inspection period, we call it option period here in our state, and they're headed toward closing. So this means in the last 7 days, we've had about 3,000 new homes hit the market and about 5,100 are getting ready to close or did close. That means that our inventory is gonna keep dropping and our prices are gonna keep going up. So you should probably hurry up and get here from the horrible state which you currently live in. Does anybody even understand how crazy California is? You know that you can get pulled over in California for like an exhaust that's too loud, but you can also walk into a CVS and just rob the place and hope you'll do anything? It doesn't happen here. Everyone has a gun. I'm just joking. Let's stay out of the gun topic. But seriously, crazy stuff's happening all over the country. Texas overall is a super safe place to live, a really, really fun place to raise a family. I know, I adopted 2 beautiful children myself last October. Here in DFW, it's just a place in which you can have fun from morning to night and experience everything from ocean, beautiful swimming holes, pastures and woods. The hill country here in Texas is beautiful with roaming forest. This is a great place to live, and it doesn't cost much to have a lot of fun. So if you're thinking about moving to Texas, it's probably the time to do it. If you're in Texas and thinking about selling your house, it's probably the time to do it. But don't leave, because the rest of the country sucks. So there it is. That's my market update. I really appreciate you watching. So if you currently are thinking about moving to Texas, keep on watching our channel. We're gonna do much more detailed videos about cities here in the DFW area so that you can prepare yourself to get out of the state that sucks that you currently live in so that you can move to Texas. And if you do live in Texas and you're thinking about selling, buying, or investing, don't hesitate to reach out to us here at Gatsby Group. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.